Now, what if we don't have any numbers? Okay, we just want to solve, we still want to solve for a variable, we want to isolate a variable, but we don't have any numbers. So let's say, some of you may remember this, interest, I means interest equal PRT, which is principal times rate times time. As we learned in class, we didn't have to really memorize it, but that was a formula. So say instead of finding interest, right now I know what interest is. Interest equals principal times rate times time. But what if I already know the interest. I want to know what was the rate. I want to solve for this variable r, which means I want this r alone. So what can I do? Well, I want this r alone, meaning I have to get rid of this p and get rid of this t. Well, how do I do it? I have to first ask myself, what is the operation that is happening here? Well, r is my variable. R is getting multiplied by both p and t, which means to cancel p and t using inverse operation, I have to do the inverse of that. I have to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. Alright, that means what I can do is I can divide both sides by p and t. This way, p divided by p, it will cancel out. Okay, and we're going to also have to do the same to this side. P, t. Okay, so this way we are going to have I divided by pt equals r. Or we could have done it like in two steps. So we could have done first, just do I equals p r t. So we could have done is get rid of one variable at a time. So it would be like, okay, first let me get rid of this p by dividing everything by p. So then we would have this would cancel, and we would have I over p equals rt over let's see, would have rt, and then would have to divide by t. Okay, but it's fine, we could do it in the same step as well. Yep.